Soon we're gonna find out how Velvet controls. I hope she controls very differently from other characters, kind of like how Mercedes did, just because otherwise there will be too many similar characters, and I will be disappointed. Let's try not to end this combo on top of the horrible Death Geyser. Cool. Savvy. Oh, she's up in the air. That was not the intention. Oh no, I'm wasting my Berserk. I did not mean to do that at all. Nobody has ever reacted to that attack that way. She's apparently so weirdly light that she just goes sailing into the air when she gets hit by that kind of attack. And it makes it quite a bit harder to combo. Oh yeah, she's very bouncy. Well, that bounce time is eating away at my Berserk time. Shame on you. This is how I feel about my disappointment. Whee! Stay in my cloud. My multi-layered death clouds. Oh, get out of there, get out of there. Hoo-hoo! Oh, never mind. Forgot about the whole fire part. I was like, oh yeah, I'll be ready for this attack, and then the nightmare column of super lava came out. And nobody was prepared for that. How you feeling? Comfy? Like hanging out in my poison cloud? I think it's pretty swell, honestly. I'm glad you like it. What if I stacked more of these on top of each other? Does that make you feel more welcome and accounted for? I did it all just for you. The extent of that bounce is insane. Or not the bounce. The fact that you can stack all of those on each other at once is crazy. I'm gonna go over here now because you made that whole place inhospitable. I keep thinking these are pickups, but instead of pickups, they're just the random geysers. Oh right, we're at this part. But she got poisoned at just that right moment, so she didn't get to do her Phoenix attack correctly. Guess what? Now the fun begins. Combo. You can do that. You can do your charge attack if you really want to, but I take significantly reduced damage right now. We're almost there. Soon we'll be done. There we go. Oh. We even got a toxin for our troubles to make up the difference. Isn't that nice of her? She's so understanding. And then we have our 4 blue flames. And we got a Reward Seed. How's that for the collection? Out. Trying to look around for items, taking shots to the face. Whoops. Alright, we're on our way back. Pay one more trip to Mori, we might be able to make something with the seed. I keep wanting to run into the walls because that's how it worked before. But apparently that nightmare background of lava is just the way to go.
It's quite...
Give me your... There we go. Give me your shrimp that I keep calling a lobster, because honestly, it looks more like a lobster than shrimp, as far as I can tell. And maybe that's 3 shrimp on a stack? I don't know, it just looks like a lobster to me. I'll buy 2. Boop boop. I could make a Reward, or I could look into that one skill to max it out. Where was it? Looking for 4 out of 5. Where did I leave it? There, it's a Rising Void, 260. Oh wow, 265. So we passed it handily at this point. I might even be able to buy a new ability. Also, yeah, those ones aren't a priority for me. Yeah, recover power from defeated foes is probably where I'm gonna go next. Yeah. I know they'll only cost me 16 levels, so basically that's not gonna happen. Because we're pretty much done there. Alright. Level 47 already, huh? Alright. I didn't mean to do that at all. Whoops. I did it again. Alright. I got some phosons to spend. Here we go. You'll rue the day you wart from the ground. I don't really have a pun for that one, to be honest. Why they're coming back to me and I'm not ready for that. You're old enough to be your own man now, Phozon. Get out of here. Don't come running back. There we go. Got some stuff stored. What's this one? Really? 5 PP? Alright. You're gonna go into the gold store. The happy little goblin's gonna get to have you. What a weird item to get this late in the game as a drop for anything.
Maury's Touring Restaurant. No building, no problem. This is unbearably hot. A cold meal would be great for here. Now then, what do you want to order?
How are you gonna make a meal cold around here? What kind of technology you got there under your apron? Teach me your secrets, Maury. Every time, his sheer enthusiasm, it always makes me think of like Olsen and Olsen Mystery Agency. We'll solve any crime before nap time, or whatever the hell the words were. Which is something that I had like, as a small child, I had like one VHS tape of that entire series. Like, I don't even have any larger exposure to it. I just had one tape.
Very well, leave it to me.
It was some nonsense about somebody was tricking people into thinking that the whales at a like a SeaWorld type place were talking and singing. Like, just kidding, it was somebody playing a tape. Whoa, Olsens, you really solved the case. The Olsen twins had a really weird history of garbage entertainment.
Is there anything else you want?
It was a surprise to me to find out eventually that they secretly had a third sister the whole time who was talented and would go on to be in good movies. And I'm like, what? There's a third one, and it's not a waste of time to see their stuff? Weird.
As you wish.
How'd that happen? And did the other two know? 50! We've passed Gwendolyn. We still have half a level too.
I await your.
Alright, let's go get this unlocked. Come on, baby, light my fire. Yeah? That dramatic, like, Mines of Moria looking door opening. It's just so important. You gotta wait for it. Soak it in. There we go. Thanks for the phosons. Die, butterfly. I've said it before, but it is kind of fun. It's kind of odd how, like, killing butterflies for their power is a reoccurring theme in the Japanese games I'm playing. Which also... Oh, there's another one right under it. Weird. We dropped immediately into another... Wow, I thought the last half, but despite how quick that part went, this part's only going to be like those two rooms on the left and then the boss fight on the right. Because the one on the right over there in the middle is going to be empty, because the one before the boss fight pretty much always is. Weird. There's even this guy down here to sell nonsense. We can get Coco and Rupert and all sorts of fun little secrets. I'm gonna wait. We're gonna come back after I explore the next two rooms. A powerful foe, you say? Oh my goodness, there's two of them. It's like the thing I did it before, but like there's like double. How will I even cope with this nonsense? How do you even? They're not fighting back yet. Okay, now they're fighting back. They realize that they can do that now. Hello. Crit time. Oh, goodness me. I apologize. Insincerely. I'm just gonna stand here and keep attacking. One of you will walk in front of me long enough to get hit, I'm sure. Oh, that's a bummer. Ooh, those are happening a lot. Yeah, I said it was a bummer because I thought I was going to hit both of them at once, and that was going to be great. Oh, we're getting awfully close to being able to use a certain ability. If you could just give me a few more phosons real quick, we can have a party. Come on. You know you want to give me just a few more phosons. Ow! I don't think they wanted to give me a few more phosons. I got this the oddest inkling that they're not really wanting me to cooperate right now. What even are physics? I don't know. Get out of here with your concept of realism. What are you guys dropping for me? Volcanoes? Oh, hello. A lot of fire around there. Try to get closer to them first. Whirlwind time. Now there's some healing. Give me my hots. Come on, we're so close. Just a little more. Just a few more phosons, just for funsies. I gotta stock up for your big boss. Wow. That was just kind of funny, to be honest. I'm watching everybody... Everyone else has, like, these super attacks where they do, like, some crazy, impossible feat. It's like, wow, how he do that? That's crazy. He called down, like, Ragnarok right here and there. How'd that even happen? Not the actual Ragnarok, because obviously that's going to be, like, the ending, probably, because this is trying to be using Norse mythology and everything. But the, usually when I say the word Ragnarok, I'm actually referring to the special attack that characters could use in Golden Sun, where they call down a giant sword from orbit that explodes the screen. That might be my favorite turn-based JRPG of all time, is Golden Sun. I don't know, I played the hell out of it and never got bored with it, but I was also much younger, so who knows if I would feel the same way. For all I know, it might have the same issues in my head that a lot of other games have of its type, so who knows. The Viciosi recipe. I'm not even gonna try to again at that pronunciation. That looks like you... It looks like a little bit of broth got stuck at the bottom of the pan and they just served it as a meal. It's like, okay, I guess that's a good appetizer for the appetizer. I'm always slightly impressed when somebody can serve a meal that is somehow physically takes up less space than the entire indentation of a plate. I'm like, but the indentation of the plate is like the whole point. Like how did you... I'll just jam those in there. I'm just like, how did you manage to make it so that it doesn't go past the tiny indentation of the plate? Like, that's barely anything. Can I level up this 6 to something better? 7. Just trying to get rid of my excess. I'll try to save my miracle fruit for the actual boss fight for when I need to heal, if that happens. Nope. Hello, rest area. Do I have another... Ooh, I have another assembly. Nice. I don't have another Ruwert, so let's go buy a seed.
Oh no, you found me!
Oh my god! Those are not fooling around, as it turns out. Alright, never mind. I'll make do with what I've got, apparently. Jeez. They don't play around with their Ruwer seeds. You're really at the mercy of what the game wants to drop for you, unless you want to just give up on all of your future resources. I'll just put it down a little sheepy. Yes! Kill the fetal sheep. Never will it know the sweet embrace of its mother, for I will chop it in twain. Are we not done yet? Did I really need one? Is that how many we needed? Chop! Oh, all of its little legs dancing around like, oh no, what will I do? I don't even understand what life is yet, and it's already gone. Seriously, the sheep are just the most morbid thing ever.
Now then.
Muggle confit. Can I not afford anything, really? Oh no. Oh no. That's not very good. That's slightly better-ish, but not... It's not great. I need Ruwert and milk, and Ruwert, and Ruwert, and Ruwert. I never am ready to cook this. It's not worth much anyway, so it doesn't matter, but I've never been ready to cook this because it uses a reassembly, and I'm like, ooh, a reassembly, I can use it to get more phosons. So I never try to cook with it. Could save my stuff, I suppose. I don't know. Might be worth spending some... I feel like that's a... I feel like these are too weak of things to spend shrimp on. I feel like shrimp's kind of expensive and could be used on better recipes if I get more items. It's the end of the campaign, but there's supposed to be an epilogue, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get paid another visit by Mori by then. Alright, jam those in there. So Power Stone plus 2, what does that do? Strength plus 10, 41 defense. Recover rate of the POW by 30%. Let's see, the strength could be good too. I'll replace the draw ring with that.
Oh no! Look, I live.
And you can take that. Gotcha. Alright, see you later. Oh! You thought you could escape me, tiny coin. Oh! Surprise fire lizards. Whee! That was the perfect incline for the level to have for that exact situation. I'm so happy that worked out. I couldn't have done it without you guys and all of your support, so thank you. Not the Cub's Bane. I mean, I could... Should I care that much? I'm gonna move on. Come and get it.
Gwendolyn. You are still asleep. I made it in time.
You brutal man. Do not take another step towards my queen, you hooligan.
Your queen, eh?
When she awakens, she will be mine due to a spell. She shall find a new life here and join my court.
I won't let that happen.
She shall become the bride of Onyx, the ruler of these fiery lands. Having her as a wife will do wonders for my reputation. Of course, she will enjoy it as well.
You and Odin, those with power are truly selfish beings. If all you want is a tool to help you gain power, look elsewhere. Return Gwendolyn to me.
What? Are you a knight in shining armor here to rescue her? Bah! Look at yourself. I can smell the stench of death that follows you like a shadow. It sickens me. 'Tis the scent of that domineering wench in the netherworld. I, the ruler of the Fire Kingdom, find it repugnant. My fury awakens from the pit of my stomach. Let me show you my true figure, as described in the prophecies.
Okay, things got a little serious. He seems nice. I'm sure he's a friendly fool. Chop time. Ah, you're facing the wrong direction. That's adorable. Okay, okay, now he's facing the right direction. Ah! I don't want to be on that side anymore. Is he gonna keep going? Oh! Ow! Oh, we're gonna keep doing that, huh? Okay. Ow. My life is pain now. I'll just pop this now. Yay, health up. Ooh! Okay. Nice to meet you too, Mr. Onyx. I'm stunned. There we go. Let's just start throwing stuff on the ground. It'll be fun. We'll all get along great. Ow. Chop, chop. Anger mode. Uh-oh. Why are you wasting my berserk? I won't forgive you for that. Chop, chop. There we go. Making it count while we can. Keep it going. He's already down by a fair bit, actually. He's probably about to get to the one half mark of his health, I think. He just fired his hands off like they're rockets, and then I knocked them back because I was just in a flurry of blows anyway. Chop, chop. Just trying to keep you busy. There we go. He really just wants the attention. That's the real reason why he's causing all this trouble. Alright, Toxin. Oh. We'll be fine. Everything's fine. Oh, hey. Where's my nice, powerful shine? There it is. Get stunned. This is a good old stun, never hurt anyone. Well, it hurts plenty, but you know, I'm willing to ignore that if you are. Alright, he's going into... Here comes Berserk mode, so let's do Overload. Yay! Oh, I can't break out. Trying to go back towards him. Hey! It's so nice of him to come here for me. Saves me the trouble of having to track him down. Gotta making this overload count if I can. Chop! There's the bonus damage. Final health bar. Here we go. Almost, we're about to run out. About to run out. That's fine, though. I've got a few fun things I can do to this guy. Mostly the same thing I've done a few times now. Toxin Cloud, yay! You're almost down, buddy. Oh, I don't really want to go into the fire, but I did. Here we go. So much easier than last chapter's boss.
I shall regret it, but if I must hand her to you, I would rather.
Lay one finger on her, and I will reduce you to ashes before you can scream.
I don't believe this. You do not have the authority to tear us apart. Will you take her by force, like a vicious thief? What of my own feelings? My soul burns with a beast called love. I cannot attempt to leash it. How can I live with these feelings? And to lose her to you in one terrible moment.
Your words are my thoughts exactly.
Go ahead, kiss her. Wake her up. But she will not love you. A spell causes her slumber. The demon Lord Odin came and told me this. But there is no spell on her that can control her heart.
Is this why you did not wake her? Because you knew that she would not love you?
Yes. When she wakes, she'll flee. And if that is the case, I would rather keep her here, asleep and under my control. What?
I see. Her heart. It cannot be manipulated. Good. Inferno King, I apologize for my rudeness. I wish to ease some of your pain. Should King Onyx desire it, I shall wield my sword for you, just once. That is all I can do.
Do not think you can restore my honor with this pledge.
Just remember one thing. While I still live, I will not let you near her. What will you think when you see me as you awaken? Will you hate me? Will you run away forever? Such musings are pointless. I can't go back to the man I used to be. No matter how you react, and even if it only brings me pain, I want to see my reflection in your eyes. I want to hear those soft lips speak my name. And if, for a moment, a smile lights your face, I will be able to live. No one controls me now. From now on, I act on my own. For you.
So his story ends with her waking up in the first place. Dun dun dun. It really actually is. The timelines are crazy to try to figure out to some extent. It's crazy how oblivious she ultimately is at that point, because so much stuff happens just completely off camera during that period. Like she goes to sleep and then she wakes up a little later, and you have no idea how much time has passed at all on any level, really. And it's just the next mission, so you just move on with your life in the first campaign. And then you find out that the sheer amount of stuff that happens in between is kind of absurd, to the point where if you go to the little book, you get to see this huge gap, basically, in between, which is pretty astonishing. Like, we can actually go to that right now, because the campaign's over. There's Velvet's book. Boop. Come here, kitty. Show us the timeline of confusion. Wheel of morality, turn, turn, turn. Teach us the lesson that we must learn. Yep, Puka Prince is early. No, actually, Velvet's earliest in the timeline in a moment here. Although it's probably just a couple cutscenes at the beginning, and her real prologue is probably this part or something. But yeah, Puka Prince starts pretty early. So you can see Oswald's this gray one over here. So he starts a bit earlier than Gwendolyn does. But they slightly start to sync up-ish, but like over here there's two back-to-back Gwendolyn chapters before another Oswald chapter. And so oddly enough, 3-6 here is when Oswald has his big change of story when he gets betrayed. And right around the same time, you have you actually have the Valkyrie's betrayal itself. So these are the two game changers in the middle of their campaigns. They happen almost at the same time, which is that he was like, well, Melvin was manipulating me the whole time, and then she gets put to sleep. Except then she's out the entire time while all these things happen. Like there's the epilogue of the Puka Prince happening there. The epilogue of the Puka Prince happens around the same time as chapter 4 of Mercedes. That's how weird this timing gets. And then yeah, here's the final epilogue post a game cutscene for Oswald, and you're still like the final cutscene of chapter 3 is technically after that. So chapter 4 is so much later. It's like her missions aren't even spaced out on the screen because there's no consistent metric for time passing in this game on the screen. It's really just the order of events, and her entire second half of the campaign happens so much later than everyone else's that it just all comes out in one giant jumble of numbers. It's like she's the most forward in time of all of them. And similarly, it looks like Velvet's storyline's also going to end at the same time as Oswald's. Don't know if that'll have any significance though, because I want to say they had like 0 overlap. But as we've learned, we could think that stories don't have overlap, and then we play the other person's campaign, and the previous character just shows up in their campaign, even though it didn't happen in that person's campaign. So, for all I know, Velvet overlaps everyone's campaign, and we just didn't see that part because we weren't playing the right character. Alright, so final levels 51, 52, 52, 49. Alright, Velvet, next time.